Good morning, everyone. It's Sherry from Sheeby's World. Hi. Today is Friday, October 23rd, 2020. It's about 7 a.m. I'm in the basement, sitting at the pool table because it's the only space I have where I can spread everything out. That way, when I want to show it, I can just grab it. And the dogs are upstairs, so this won't bother them. First, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I hope I don't bore you. I want to say welcome to the newest members that have joined and subscribed. I appreciate it. I hope you like the videos. Can't get used to this new haircut. We just had haircuts last night. Need to color my hair. Not kind of short, but what you gonna do, right? Another new thing, I finally got new hearing aids. Yep, I never thought I would have to get hearing aids ever in my whole life, but hard of hearing runs in our family. I ended up getting hearing aids about 11 years ago. After I lost my job, the state had a program that if you wanted to get a job, they would help you, and I needed hearing aids. I found out I was about 90% deaf, which I knew because when I was at work, I was having a hard time hearing everyone, and I basically was reading lips, and everybody knew that I could read their lips, so they couldn't talk about me at work. One of the partners at the law firm I worked at, he tested me one day and he says, "You really can read lips. I can't talk about you." And I said, "Yes, I can." So I finally ended up going in because I was down to one hearing aid. I lost one of the hearing aids when my mom was sick, and I got tested. The hearing did not get worse. It actually got a little bit better, but the new hearing aids work through my iPhone. I love it. When the phone rings, they ring through the hearing aids. That was something I had to get used to because it scares the crap out of me every time the phone rings, but I ended up finding a ringer that was softer, but it still scares me. If I want to listen to my music, they go directly through the hearing aids. Everything comes directly through the hearing aids, and I can change volume, I can change settings on the iPhone and everything. So I really love them. I really love them. I didn't like the price, but I needed them. I knew that when I couldn't understand people talking again, and we had to put the TV volume up. TV volume's back down to like 25. It used to be like 40 to 50 with just the one hearing aid. Very, very happy. I'm glad I made that purchase. Let's see. Cross stitch. Oh, we got a lot of cross stitch. I will show a little bit of haul. It's cross stitch related, but it's not the cross stitch stuff that I bought, like patterns and stuff like that. I have a lot of FFOs. I've been doing a lot of finishing work for the last 3 weeks. Our kitchen table, it's huge. We ended up getting this table from our friends. It's the perfect thing. We don't eat at our kitchen table. It's just the two of us, so we eat on TV trays in the living room. I may show a picture of the table. You'll see what a mess it is, but I have to stay upstairs because of the dogs. They get into too much trouble if I leave them alone. And once I start doing finishing work, as you guys know, if you do it or when you get involved with a project, you don't pay attention to stuff, and hours on end I can do this. So what I will show in haul is some of the stuff that I buy in order to make what I'm going to show. FFOs, I have made a lot of ornaments. I have made cubes. I have also framed a few items. I framed a Christmas picture that I did, I think 10 or 11 years ago. That's how long it's been since I've done finishing work. So my pile has grown. So I figured I better start getting some of this stuff made. I've made cubes, the little cubes. I want to give a shout out to all the floss tubers who show their instructions on how to make everything. Thank you to Sue Hillis for putting a book out about making easels. I followed some of her instructions. I watched YouTube videos, so I kind of combined everything together on how I'm making them, what's easiest for me. So I'll show you sort of what the stuff looks like before they're made into stuff, ornaments and everything, and then you'll see how it all comes together on the finished products. So let's get going with the haul. For Christmas, Christmas is right around the corner, so I ended up buying some of these, and what I can do is that I can cut them down, and then on a cube, they can lay on top, they can go on the side of a, if I do you'll see, what I did with Halloween. But I figured I can use these, you never know. I have found stuff in my stash in the basement that I'm so glad that I had. Now, I went to Joann Fabrics again yesterday. I've been going there practically every week, and I got to quit. They basically have gotten rid of all their fall stuff, and the Christmas stuff that was in that store is unbelievable. But I was looking for some more leaves. One of the FFOs that I made, you'll see what I did with the leaves. And I can cut these off, and then I can glue them to the wood pieces to go with the cross stitch pieces. So I was able to find these at least. So I was happy with that, because then I can add the colors. Now for my ornaments. I've been on Amazon because I found out that they were cheaper to buy this stuff, and you can buy it in bulk. This I found, I think, at... I don't remember where I found this. I don't know if it was on Amazon. Look at these. They look like coffin shapes. Sorry, it's still in the plastic. I didn't open them. I know some don't like it. But what I do is that I paint the wood piece, and then I have a lot of foam core board. I just bought a whole bunch yesterday. Acid free. And then I'll somehow put that around here, and that'll make the ornament. And it comes with the ties. All you have to do is cut it down. So I have that. I just bought different wood shapes on Amazon and Joann Fabrics, you know, just to get an idea of what I might be able to do. This is like, I can decorate this as a witch's hat, you know, Halloween witch's hats. Or I can even do for Christmas with a Santa or like an elf. The elf would fit right there. So cute. This I like. I love these long pieces of wood. I paint them, I decorate them. And you know, if you have like a long cross stitch piece that you stitched, works perfect. I can guarantee you it works perfect. I'm putting everything in a laundry basket down there. And then they had oval pieces, so I can put my cross stitch there, and then if I wanted to, I can put that right on top. Might make it too heavy, so I really don't do that. I usually put the foam core board. So I got those. Thought I could do something with a round piece. I don't know. We'll see. You could paint it. You can put fabric on it. The fabric works great on this. And then different square pieces, rectangular. These two are the same. So I got those, and then, you know, my husband, he showed me how to use his drill, because some of them come pre-drilled with holes, some of them don't. So I have to drill my own holes if they're going to hang. But I mean, this can even be used as an easel if I wanted to use these. But I like using foam core board for the easels, and then cardboard on the back, because it's not going to damage. And then this I have pre-drilled holes. I just found these, and I looked at them once before. They're 3 squares that'll hang up at the top. 3 small. I have a lot of Christmas smalls. I have like little elves. I think that would be so cute. Paint them, decorate them, and then they also had the hearts. You know, I had a coupon 15, 20, 25% off all items. Can't beat that price. Okay. Now this one worked perfect for something that I finished last week. I like these. I bought a couple more. They're very large, as you can see. I found stencils that had leaves. You'll see on one of my FFOs what I did. I just found this yesterday. You know, you may do something like long, and if it's like even that high, and then you can decorate the top. It's like a little box. And then I bought this. It's just a square. You know, you can put something like right in the middle, paint it. I have a whole bunch of paints from my craft show days that I did with my mom. So, yeah, and the paints are all still good, amazingly. So I'm glad I didn't get rid of those. Okay, now for FFO. Sit back, relax. Grab a cup of tea, coffee, Pepsi, since I can't find Coke. Sorry, mouth got dry. I usually don't do that. Okay, FFOs. These are done with styrofoam cubes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Lizzie Kate. I still have problems trying to decorate the top, and I've been trying to find ideas. The back fabric are pumpkins, and purple ribbon. I have fun making these. These are, you know, you come up with ideas, you go and find the fabrics. You know, I have a ton of fabric, so I don't have to worry about running out. Here's another small cube. I have plenty of ribbons. You know, I go to our thrift store. If you have thrift stores locally, go. I went to one of our thrift stores that's like 2 minutes away from our house. 3 weeks in a row, I found a ton of cross-stitch fabric. I'm talking linens, like by the yard. And I could not believe it. And I was able to dye them and everything. I don't stitch on linens. I sell my dyed fabrics. But go to your local thrift stores. You'd be surprised what you can find that's like really, really... I mean, ours, you know, a lot of them, they carry cross-stitch. They actually do. This one I like. These are Lizzie Kate's. I just put some ribbon on top and then a ribbon here. One side of the cube, other side of the cube. I decided to do double instead of having like 10, 15 cubes. I figure I can switch around. So I did that with a few of the cubes. Here's another one I did a double cube of. Treats. Ribbon is just, I thought these turned out really cute. I did them individually. There we go. And here's Spooky. Sparkly ribbon. And then backing fabric was the pumpkins. I do put batting underneath on the foam so that the cross stitch is never against anything. So before I do anything, even on the wood pieces, I put batting, very thin layer of batting. I use Eileen's glue. I also use the stitchery tape. You can get it from 123 Stitch, or you can get it from the Yarn Tree. I just ordered 2 more rolls because 123 Stitch was sold out. Here's Be Spooktacular. Purple ribbon. Double-sided. Howl to the Moon. Can you imagine if I made each one of these individually, or if I made individual pillows like I usually do? I wouldn't have room to store all this. Now this one was made a few years ago. One of the first cubes that I made. Nothing on top. But look at the cute acorn fabric. You can't find fabrics like you did from 5-10 years ago, I'll tell you. Okay, then here's a larger one. Brew some fun. I love this kind of ribbon. It's stiffer and it's got the wires in it. So I decorated it with, can you see it? Spiders! And then the backing fabric. I thought that was perfect with witches. I love this fabric and you can't even find it anymore. I got a few little pieces left I'll be able to use on something. Told you I was busy. FFOs. Here's Carve a Pumpkin. Just with a pumpkin on top. And then I used green pumpkin. The last cube. And if you need to know who the designer is on some of them, I don't have that information right now. It's upstairs, but I can find it if you want to know who the designer is and where it came from. I can find it easily. I now keep track of everything that I stitch. Let's go with the wood pieces. You'll see how they turn out. I love this wood piece. They come unfinished, so I paint them, and then you can add your own. Isn't that cute? And then I added some leaves. See how I cut the leaves off and then I glue them right there? And then the pom-poms are so hard to find, and I went to Joann Fabrics. The only color I can't find is like a dark purple. So I may have to order off of Etsy. Everybody keeps saying go to Etsy. I think these are so cute and they look so cute on the wall. I'm so happy that I found these. I found this frame. I saw a lady at Joann Fabrics buying them, and I saw they were like 60-70% clearance. Looked at Joann Fabrics. She bought them all. She had like 5. So I went to my Joann Fabrics, and I found like I think 1 or 2. So I bought them. 70% off. Look at how cute that turned out. And then I put a little pumpkin at the top. I mean, you know, you just paint them. You can put any design on them. You can put fabric on the back if you want. This is foam core board right here that I put, and then I just tape it down with the stitchery tape. I don't like using a lot of glue, but I do use it for some parts, and then other parts, like when I put it to the wood piece, I do use the stitchery tape. Now this here, sorry, this is what it turned out to be. This piece is this piece. You know, and I bought them. You know, I thought, okay, I have a couple long pieces. Didn't know what I was going to do when I bought them. Bought leaf stencils, and then I used a sponge. Look at how cute. This is a Halloween streamer, but I cannot remember who the designer is. And then I put some leaves on the top. This is probably one of my favorite pieces right here that I did this year. Very happy with it. Okay, then, here I have to reach over, sorry. Here. Okay. I did some framing. This was just some quick stuff. I found frames downstairs. I have a whole bunch. You know, you go to the thrift store, you can't pass up frames. Just a little cutie in an orange frame that I found. Good enough. I was almost going to make this into an easel, but I thought it would go perfect with the orange frame. Found a black frame in my stuff. You know, you get these frames for like $1/4 a piece, and it's like, okay, I think I could do something with that. Boo-hoo. Now this piece I stitched way back in 2010, 10 years. The frame I found at a local thrift store. Never opened, sealed in plastic. Oops, got kind of wrinkled. I stitched this 10 years ago. Frame is $5. I bought 3 of them. Still practicing on my framing. I'll probably redo this. But I like it. Turned out cute. One of the first pieces where I did a collage. I know some of them. Merry Mice, Leisure Arts. I usually don't do the big pieces, but I figured, you know what? I don't have anybody around me who does framing, and when they do the framing, when they used to, there was like $40 to $50 a picture. So I says, no, I think I'll teach myself. Easels. I love making easels. Oh, do I love making easels. Magical. Look at how cute that is. And I found this fabric, again, at the local thrift store, 3 yards for $6. I don't pass up deals like that, you know? And then, you can't really see how it stands, but it just stands like that. You know, and I've been delaying making easels. I was afraid to make the easels. So then, okay, here's this one. Put the ribbon on the top. Again, I used the plaid fabric. Made a double-sided easel. I thought these turned out. My husband loves these. I have the 3 easels, the smaller ones, and then the one bigger one I'm going to show you. I have them all on our entertainment center underneath the TV. Here's another one. I love that fabric. I'm going to use it all this year. Double-sided again. I thought these were so cute. And then they just stand up. I love them. And then I did a big one. Trick or treat, smell my feet. I love this fabric. I love dyeing fabrics. I found these little balls. One package of Joann Fabrics. Halloween stuff is gone. The other package was open. I wish I would have bought it. But I thought this turned out so cute. I love the green. And then the fabric. It's like a flannel type fabric. Witch's cauldrons. Yep, I've been busy for 3 weeks. Core board. I use foam core board. This has the batting, very light batting behind it, so that the cross stitches against the foam core board. Acid free. One more thing from haul that I just found yesterday. I got these on sale, little wood leaves that I can add to the projects. Okay, then to give you an idea of how I put stuff together, sorry, I have to reach over to get it. This is the styrofoam blocks. I buy the long ones, short ones, round ones. You know, if there's a sale, I mean, go to Walmart. They're cheap and they have a lot. I buy the white ones. I glue on the batting, both sides. And then for this one, I'm going to put ink on it. I have to match up fabric. But I thought that would work perfect. I can put something here or something here. So that'll be that one. You know, I just play around, seeing what it's going to go with. If it's going to go with styrofoam cube, if I'm going to make a wall hanging. This one we have, it's called October Curls. Let's put this behind there. Can you see it? That's going to be a cube. I've already got it ready to go. And then, you know, I have to find fabric and ribbon. It'll go, you know, sort of like that. I may not use that. I may change it to something else. Yesterday I found, oh, I love these. I just found this at Joann Fabrics. They have it so that it hangs down. I'm not going to use it hanging down. I'm going to use it like this. And this is what I bought it for. was one of the pieces that I did. That is going to be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm thinking about painting the background black. And if I can do a good paint job, I want to do the edges in orange and then maybe put like black stripes. Just orange and black is all I'm going to use for the paint. But I thought that would be perfect. I mean, that's going to fit right in there. I'll put a core board, and the core board will go against the wood. This will not go against the wood. And then the last one is a long one. I love this one too. Can you see it? That is going to go on the big piece. So basically, I'll paint this. I may end up painting it like a dark green or a dark brown. Get the foam core board. It won't go all the way, but you get the gist of it. This will be smaller. I never know what I'm going to make these into, so yes, you're going to see fabric. You know, if you frame it, I like to show the fabric, especially when, you know, it's dyed. So that's it for that. At the end of the video, I did a short video of our Halloween tree with the orange and black lights. I hope it shows up. I didn't want to take all the ornaments off the tree. There's a lot, and you know, taking them off and then having to put them back on. Also, at the very end of the video, I'll put a picture of it. I am doing a stitch along for Christmas. It's called the 2020 Christmasitis. I set up a Facebook group page. I'll put the link in on the piece of paper, and I'll show it up so that you can get it. Also on Instagram. My Instagram handle is down below in the description. 2020 Christmasitis, November, December, a new start every day. Woo! My husband thought I was crazy doing the 31 new starts. I am having so much fun doing that. I enjoy it. I need to slow down in stitching because I have a lot of finishing work to do. I still have over 200 finished pieces from the 10 years. So I need to slow down on my stitching. This has gotten me to slow down in stitching. You do a new start every single day in November and December, 30 days in November, 31 days in December. Very relaxed rules if you want to do 2 starts in one day, because as somebody reminded me, busy Christmas Day, I says that's fine. Just as long as you do 61 new starts. And for those doing the 2021 no new starts, this would be perfect for everyone that's doing it. You'll have 61 starts. You know how you can do that next year? I'm not joining in the no new starts because I have to have new starts. I can't just go through and not start, especially with, you know, when you buy a new pattern and everything. So I'll put everything at the end of the video if it works. When I have to combine everything, I'm still new at that. I think that's about it this time. Stay safe, stay healthy. Our numbers are going back up, unfortunately. I don't know what's going to be happening in the future. I don't know if they're going to start closing down everything again. But our numbers in Indiana are going up. We're close to Chicago, and my husband goes from Indiana to Illinois to work, but he's got a letter that gives him permission. He's an essential worker, so just listen to your state, follow the guidelines. We still wear our masks. The only shopping I do is Joann's and grocery shopping. We go out to eat once a week just to get out of the house because I usually stay hunkered in. I don't go to a lot of places. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun looking at everything. I'm having a blast doing all the finishing work, and I'm going to be doing more. My kitchen table upstairs is ready to make some more stuff. Thank you, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.